Hi Vinyl Community, it's Mike here, and today's video is the second video from Leeds Record Fair in June 2025. Now the first one, I showed some great VCLT I received from various other people who were there, because the Record Fair this month actually doubled up as a brilliant UK VC meetup, and there were loads of people there, about 10 of us all together, and everybody had a great day. Everybody picked up some really nice stuff. So I mentioned everybody in the previous video, but I just go through the names again. So we had Nick and Ian, Gav, John, Steve, David, Rob, Headley, and Charlie. So, you know, hi to all those people. It was great meeting all of you. And now I'm going to show you what I actually bought at the Record Fair. So starting off with some albums. And this one's the third album from the great Robert Wyatt, and this is Ruth is Stranger Than Richard. And it's from 1975, and there you go. For some reason, the track listing is printed at 90 degrees to the cover there. But anyway, never mind. It's on the Virgin label, and I just show you that. There you go. That's a green variation of the early Virgin record label. And yeah, so Robert Wyatt, if you don't know him, he's associated very much with the Canterbury scene, but I don't think this album is really quite Canterbury scene. It's quite weird. It's quite sort of avant-garde, really. It's sort of prog jazz. And it's really great. And you know, the tracks on here, you've got the Ruth side and you've got a Richard side. So on the Richard side, you've got Muddy Mouse, which is really good, and then probably my favourite track on here, which is 5 black notes and 1 white note. And yeah, it's really good. And I'll tell you what's on the Ruth side. Oh yes, Soup Song is really good, and then you've got Team Spirit as well, another track that's really lovely. But as I say, it's a bit sort of avant-garde, a bit sort of folky as well as jazzy. You know, it's very much a Robert Wyatt album, and I was really pleased to pick it up, and I love the cover as well. I think it's really nice. So that was that. Another album I was really pleased to get. That was a reissue of a 1969 album, and I think it's a German reissue. And this is the band that they were ahead of their time. You know, they're psychedelic, they're garage rock, they're proto-punk even. You know, and of course it's a brilliant MC5, and this is their album. It's a live album, and it was their debut album, Kick Out the Jams. And it was recorded live at the Grand Ballroom in Detroit on the 30th and 31st of October 1968. And as I say, the album came out in 1969. I'll show you the inner there. There's a band, and yeah, it's on the Elektra label. So yeah, I was really pleased to see this. I've been looking for a decent copy of this album for a long time. It would have been nice if it had been the original, but it's not, and it plays brilliantly. So that's all I'm really worried about. So the tracks on here are Rounds in Rows, and you've got the title track, you've got the Jams, Come Together. What else have we got? Rocket Reducer, and then on the other side you've got Borderline, Motor City Burning, I Want You Right Now, and Starship, and it's really great. You know, I mean these guys, you know, 1969, and they were way ahead of their time, I believe. So that's the lovely sort of MC5. Now then, somebody who I really like, and he crops up with all sorts of aliases. If you look him up on Discord, there's a list as long as your arm of sort of various sort of aliases of this guy. It's Billy Childish, and this is his album from 2012, I believe. No, 2021. Sorry, the William Loveday Intention. and it's called The Bearded Lady Also Sells the Candy Floss, and there's Billy there, and in this album he channels his inner Bob Dylan from the early 1970s. I mean, it's really, you know, it really sounds like Bob Dylan in places, only with an English accent. And he even covers "Oh Sister" on this. And it's really nice. You know, you've got all the Bob Dylan tropes here. You've got the harmonica, and you know, it's absolutely brilliant. And it's on. I always say this: the ever reliable Damaged Goods label. Damaged Goods are really great for garage and punk and, you know, all sorts of wonderful stuff. And yeah, one of the best sort of contemporary labels around at the moment. So that's Billy Childish as the William Loveday contention, and the Bearded Lady Also Sells the Candy Floss. Right, an EP now, and if you've seen some of my previous videos, you know that I like to collect peel sessions on the Strange Fruit label. Well, this is one here. Now, I was with Nick when I bought this, and it was the last thing I bought at the record fair, in fact, on Saturday. And you know, Nick said, "That's overpriced," and I knew it was overpriced. And the guy wouldn't really negotiate with me, but I bought it anyway. It's not wildly overpriced, but I kind of just wanted it, and it's in absolutely, you know, top condition. It's mint condition nearly, and I just had to have it. And it's the Slits pill session, and I'll show you the label because, of course, it's on Strange Fruit, and yeah, this was recorded on, I wrote it down, yeah, on the 19th of September 1977, and it was first transmitted on the John Peel radio program on the 27th of September 1977. So, you know, the Slits are sort of Harry up on vocals, the brilliant Viv Albertine on guitar, then you've got Tessa on bass, and then Palm Olive who plays the drums. So, you know, that's another one to add to my Peel Sessions collection. You know, I did overpay, but, you know, I've done it now. So there you go. Right, and the final album, you know, how do you follow the Slits? Well, I've decided that you follow the Slits with another band that I really love, and that's the Vibrators. And this is their album Guilty, with a rather fetching cover there. And as you can see down the side there, there's sort of pictures of all the band in police sort of photo fit sort of form. And yeah, it's a really nice punk album. It's on the Anagram label, as you can see. So, you know, I was really pleased to get that. I don't think there are many singles on this. Let's have a look. Yes, I can't think what the Baby Baby. Yeah, that was the Baby Baby. I'm sure that was a single from the Vibrators. So yeah, you know, I got this, and that's another welcome addition to my collection. Right, now on to some singles. Now, so it's some stiffs, a couple of stiffs now, and there we go. Louis Lewis and his band, and this is Boogie on the Street and Caravan Man, as you can see, and it's an early stiff record from 1976, and it's catalogue number B5 with the you know, the original iconic stiff label there. So yeah, Lou Lewis from Canvey Island, very much sort of, you know, a pub rock band, and love that. Right, and a much later stiff now, and this is the lovely Kirsty MacColl, and her cover of Billy Bragg's "A New England," which I actually prefer to the original now. So there you go. and you can see that the B side there is called Patrick. And, I'll show you if I can get it out of the sleeve. So there you go. That's the not so brilliant later sort of stiff label, and this is by 216. Yes, by 216. So that's 2 more stiff singles to add to my collection. Right, now this is a single from 2004 from a band that, you know, from the late 70s, early 80s, and it's alternative TV, and it's called Now I Want to Sniff Some Glue, and on the B side you got On Your Knees, and yeah, alternative TV. They weren't quite as famous as I think they should have been. The most famous single was Love Lies Limp, and I believe that was only ever sort of issued on a flexi disc, and I don't think it appears on any of the albums either. But yeah, alternative TV. I love to get their stuff, so that was good. Now the next band, for me to really enjoy this band, there has to be an exclamation mark, and this is Ultravox. This is early Ultravox, as I say, with the exclamation mark at the end. And this is Rock Work, and it's on the Virgin label, and it's from 1977. This was an Ultravox for a lot more, you know, a lot punkier than they became sort of later on. But of course, you know, later on they became a lot more famous, didn't they? But this is a really nice single, and yeah, Hiroshima Mon Amour is the B side of this, which again is an absolutely great track. So that's Ultravox on the Islands label. And finally, another single, and this is from 999 from 1980, and it's called Trouble. There you go, and it's on the Polydor label, and that's it. And that's what I picked up at Leeds Record Fair, along with a lovely VCLT that I showed everybody earlier on. So that's it for this video. Please put a like if you like the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.